Hello everyone, welcome here. In this lecture, you are going to know about Azure Data Studio. What are the features are available and how we are going to connect different platforms using Azure Data Studio and how it will help. And similarly, the differences between Azure Data Studio and existing SQL Server Management Studio. Let's start the session. What is Azure Data Studio? Azure Data Studio is a cross-platform database tool for data professionals using on-premises or cloud data platforms on Windows, Mac OS and Linux operating systems. The core, which is introduced specially to connect Microsoft SQL servers with respect to on-premises SQL Server database engine or cloud Azure database engines. And initially it is called SQL Operations Studio that can be used to manage SQL Server databases. Cloud-based Azure SQL database and Azure SQL data warehouse systems can be possibly connect using this Data Studio. What Azure Data Studio offers? Azure Data Studio offers a modern editor experience with IntelliSense, code snippets, source control integration like Git tools, and an integrated terminal. It's engineered with the data platform's users in mind with built-in charting of query, result set and customization of the dashboard here itself. SQL code editor with IntelliSense. About to IntelliSense, Azure Data Studio offers a modern keyboard-focused SQL coding experience that makes everyday tasks easier, which is using built-in features of multiple tab of Windows, rich SQL editor, IntelliSense. When we are start typing something about to a table name or column name, automatically it will refers. Keyword completion and source control integration, which is like a SCM or Git. Run on-demand SQL queries, views and save result as a plain text, JSON objects or CSV files or MS Excel database files. Using this SQL Azure Data Studio, editing the data, organizing the database connections at single place and database objects directly we can browse from the table to like getting, for an example of getting top 1000 rows, and these are the very easy objects we can directly browse from Data Studio. The features comparison with SQL Server Management Studio and Azure Data Studio. So let's see. If you are using Azure Data Studio, what will be, and if you are using SQL Server Management Studio, what you can do. So let's see. Are mostly editing and executing the queries are like a common in both. And here in Management Studio would be doing like a complex administrative or platform configurations or possibly there for system administrators. Need the ability to quick chart and visualization result very simply. I'll show you how it is very simple by using the extensions. Are doing security management including user management, vulnerability assessments and configuration of the security features are more in SSMS. Can execute most administrative tasks via the integrated terminal using SQL CMD or PowerShell terminals. Need to make use of performance tuning, advisors and dashboards are available at SSMS. Have minimal need of the wizard experiences and using the database diagrams and the table designers here in existing SSMS. Do not need to deep administrative or platform related configurations who are choosing to start working with Azure Data Studio. If they doesn't know about these administrative things, they can easily visualize by open the studio and they can easily interact with the database. and need to run on Mac OS or Linux also. And here need to registered use servers and make use of live query stats and client statistics, which are possibly facilities are available in SQL Server Management Studio. These are the vast changes and differences between these two, and nowadays what the Azure Data Studio is having more improvising the skills and adding the more and more extensions, very simplifying the task extension wise it is going to be adding, and which is working with cross-platform. How the cross-platform means irrespective of the operating system. It may be Linux operating system, Windows or Mac OS, any operating system you may install and work with the Azure Data Studio and connecting to the different platforms of your Microsoft SQL Server, where it is an instance or cloud environment. I hope it's very simple and easy to work with Azure Data Studio as well. Thank you.